What up, YouTube? What up, TTC? Congrats to all my Dirty Birds out there. Congratulations on the win. Hard fought game. Like I said, I knew it was going to be a toss up. I knew it was going to come down, to a couple key plays, and I'm just glad we got the win. I mean, we had three turnovers, a pick six return for a touchdown. Um, just dumb mistakes, just bobble passes that went either in and out of our hands, or we bobbled. The ball got deflected, and then they pick it off. So we gave you chances to win. The score shouldn't have even been close. I mean, you give this so-called playoff team, so-called, potentially, improved team, this new breed that y'all talking about, the Lions. I mean, we gave you two extra possessions to score touchdowns, and you didn't make it happen. So we pretty much gave you the game. Looking at it, on a 2nd and 30, well, we gave up a freaking pass interference. I don't know why we're playing man on 2nd and 30. Just dumb mistakes that we made. I don't know if we got caught up in the moment, or there's a miscommunication, or who was calling the plays on defense, but we made some dumb plays on defense, some dumb plays on offense. So we didn't deserve to win. Honestly, I mean, if you reverse it and you give Matt Ryan two extra possessions, on top of a regular game, he's gonna make you pay. So, I mean, if you switch things around, we probably would have came back and beat y'all. If we were losing and we get 3 interceptions, give any other team in the NFL 2 more possessions in a freaking 4-point game, and I guarantee they're gonna beat you. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the DVE, shout out to Hitman, Craig, Ace Taker, all you Lions video makers out there. I was looking in the comments, and you guys are, throwing out this 38-14 and 30-20 something and 35 to 15 and 21, all this other garbage that, the Falcons aren't gonna come up here and beat us and blah blah blah. But you took a L, so shout out to all y'all who said we wouldn't come beat you. We actually come beat you. And shout out to all the people who got on video and was like, the refs beat us and the refs got something against us, and it's always the Lions, man. That's just dumb talk, man. The refs ain't in the NFL ain't got nothing against you. I mean, if you don't know the rules, you don't know the rules. You know what I mean? It's not like the NFL has some vendetta out just for the Detroit Lions. Y'all haven't done nothing for the NFL to have a vendetta out against y'all. Have y'all been caught cheating? Have y'all done something illegal, to where the NFL is out to get y'all? No, y'all haven't even been relevant since freaking, Barry Sanders left. I mean, Stafford and Megatron got there, and they got you to the playoffs, but y'all still didn't get no playoffs win. So don't even come at me with this. The NFL has something against us, and it's always a refs. Like, that's how you know people who don't know nothing about football, when they blame the refs. Like, if they lose by 10 or less points and they blame the refs, we didn't get this call, we didn't get that call, or the refs are out to screw us. No, y'all did get some calls. Y'all got that freaking phantom holding call on True Font when we got an interception that would have sealed the game. It's not like you didn't get any calls. We got bad calls. Everybody gets bad calls. Refs miss stuff all the time. They're human. So don't blame the refs. That's just the worst thing you can do after a loss, is say, the refs cheated us. No, you shouldn't have been in position to even have the game close where it comes down to a ref's call. It shouldn't even got that close. You know what I mean? So don't blame the refs. I don't know. What else did I hear? I heard some other stuff from Lions fans. I heard, we had a fourth quarter endurance problem. Well, that solved that. We didn't have an endurance problem. We beat you in the fourth quarter, so didn't have that problem. We actually hung in there. Our defense hung in there and stopped you and beat you. So you can put that to rest. I think Hitman was going back and forth about Stafford and Ryan, and Matt Ryan, man, he had a bad game, but it's Stafford's job to capitalize off those turnovers. I mean, the defense is giving you the ball an extra 2 times, so you should throw up 14 points. with those two extra opportunities. So Stafford, yeah, he had a decent game. I mean, he didn't throw any picks. He had a sound game. But if you look at it, I mean, minus the pick six, our defense gave up 19 points. You know what I'm saying? Despite an extra, two possessions on top of what you would normally get. You got a plus two possessions, two more possessions than we had, and you still only scored 19 points. You only scored 6 points in the first half minus a pick six. So hats off to the defense. True fun. I had no idea what you were doing towards the end of the game. I don't know. I think Alfred balled out. Our linebackers did good. I mean, they really didn't pop any long runs against us. Amir Abdullah, I mean, he had a couple runs, but nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the D. Tack had an awesome game. Shout out to him. We were missing two starters on defense, honestly, and we still play good. I do want Freeney back, though. As a defense, we need Freeney back. We got to have this guy back to mold Tack to also be that leadership presence in the locker room. We need that because our defense is still young. We really don't have any older players on our defense. We have a young defense. I mean, I think most of our guys on D are like maybe 6 years in or less. So we got a young defense. But shout out to the Lions, man. Just don't cam up and blame the refs. I hate when people do that. I hate when people blame the refs or, we got screwed and, it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like that. These are the rules. They give you all the rules before you even start the season. If there's a rule change, if there's an update to something or the NFL changes something, then they let every team know, all 32. So don't blame the refs. I mean, we had a horrible game. I think we played worse today than we played against the Bears, and we still got the win. We got the win against the Bears. We got the win against the Lions. So all we gotta do is beat the Vikings towards the end of the year, and we'll sweep the NFC North. As far as the NFC East and NFC South, I don't know. I mean, you guys aren't looking too good as far as the South. I mean, the Yucks lost to the Vikings. They got killed by the Vikings. Panthers couldn't move the ball. Cam kept turning it over. Saints took advantage. Saints beat them. I don't know, man. To me, it's just a toss-up. I really can't say how we're going to do against Buffalo next week. I hope we get the win. That'll be 4-0 going into the bye. So, I don't know how we're going to do. Buffalo just beat the freaking Broncos, and the Broncos killed the Cowboys. So, I don't know, man. These teams, I mean, there's no consistency at all, right now. You have a team play crappy one Sunday, and then they look like all-stars the next Sunday. So, it's been a roller coaster, pretty much. I don't know, man. Devontae had a good game. I heard from Hitman that Abdullah was just as good as Devontae, but Devontae outshined him today. I just think he's a more complete back. He has a little bit more experience, in big games than Abdullah has. Abdullah is actually from Georgia. He's born and raised down in Georgia, and I think he went to Nebraska on a scholarship. So shout out to Amir Abdullah, man. You had a decent game, but I don't think you're on Devontae's level yet. Shout out to Coleman, too. That dude balled out. Sanu balled out. Turbo Gabriel caught a little screen pass, used that 4.28 speed, touchdown. So, yeah, it was a back-and-forth game, very competitive. Golden Tate, that guy played hard, Ebron, man, he just can't catch the ball, man. I don't know what his problem is. I was going to start him on my fantasy team, but then I remember, he had some hand issues, so I put him on the bench. But, yeah, shout out to Slay, man. I mean, Slay, he got 2 picks, but those were pretty much gift wrapped to him. I mean, somebody bobbles the ball right in front of you. That's pretty easy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Lions, we gave y'all a chance to win. I mean, we were begging for you to win and take over. We pretty much gift wrapped it to you. You just didn't make it happen. So that's what I would want to hear, as a fan of an opposing team. Hey, The Falcons gave us the game. We just didn't capitalize. To me, that's more rational than, oh, the NFL, the refs just got it out for us, and it's always the Lions. It's only the Lions, and the Lions are the only team that get bad calls and all this other garbage. Come on, man. Don't blame the refs at the end of the game. You give any other team an extra 2 possessions, against our defense, and they're gonna make you pay for it. So please don't blame the refs. Shout out to all my Dirty Birds out there. 3-0. Looking forward to next week against the Buffalo Bills. Going 4-0 and going into the bye week so we can get healthy, get our players back. Shout out to Sam Brilo for filling in, at right tackle since Strader was hurt. Shout out to him. I think he had one penalty, like a false start or something in the red zone. So hopefully he gets better. But rise up, everybody. Good game. We got the win. That's all that matters. So peace.